you for that. So let's talk about, there's very limited situations when you're actually in the same room as the special rapporteur. What is actually the mechanism to alert you to an individual or specific case?
So here's one. But I would say the easiest is, frankly, email. I've actually complained about this to the UN. Now I'm just venting. There's not a real secure, the UN, the OHCHR website is not secure. It's not an encrypted connection for you. I complain about this all the time. So one thing I would just ask, everywhere I go, I try to get people to complain to OHCHR about this. If you go to Twitter and you look at my profile, there's a way that you can communicate with me if you want to communicate securely. That's I appreciate that, and you can do that, or you can just send me an email, or send an email to freedex@ohchr.org. That may take a little bit more time, but basically, what's important is to alert us to an issue and provide us with as much detail as you can as to the violation, any background to the violation that you can provide us with, any previous contact that you've had with other rapporteurs, either in the UN system or in other mechanisms. Providing that kind of background is extremely helpful to us. And also whether, in advance, whether you'd consent to us using your name, or if you're advocating on behalf of a specific person, whether that person consents to being identified in a communication of ours to the government, because obviously there are some situations where, like, the issue might be good to air with the government, but identifying a particular person might put that person at risk.
We've got just a few more minutes. Any other points that people would like to make? 1, 2, and a third? Let's start with these two. Just if you could be really brief, that would be great.
My name is Jonathan. I'm with Constitutional Communications, and I really liked your point about the venting, about the lack of security with the UN website and that general thing. Do you think it's time that, as I'm an attorney and as a professional, I think we need clear, uniform professional standards for encryption for all attorney-client communication? Would you support such a similar thing for the UN and for other professionals globally?
Yeah. At the back.
So first, yes, there should be professional standards. I think within legal communities, there's a lot of talk about moving to more secure systems. I think that one of my colleagues at UC Irvine thinks a lot about this too, as a matter of professional responsibility. So yes, there should be, and it should extend, to the UN. And we should be thinking about. So lawyers need to be thinking about protecting their clients. We need to be thinking about how we protect activists who reach out to us. So yes, for sure.